Okay, so this is JP Sears, and I don't even know where to begin with this guy. But every once in a while I see his videos online and stuff. They'll pop up on Facebook or whatever. And he supposedly does comedy, but this is his comedy, and it's very. He's a COVID denier and a kind of conspiracy theorist.
Awaken with JP.
Yes, but he's also He's also what you would call a life coach, which is another way of saying he wants to start a cult.
Okay, this guy
like the guy that fucking branded women. He was a life coach. You know who else was a life coach? Rasputin. Charles Manson.
I was just about to say Charles Manson. Charles was in my head, the M, and my brain went to Murphy, and I was like, I know it's not Charles Murphy. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Who's that guy? Charlie Murphy?
Yeah.
Who's that guy that murdered all those people?
Just looking at his hair and his shirt, I knew I didn't like him.
Oh, he's a ginger.
No,
he looks like he's a guy ginger.
It's the style more than the color.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's not as weird yellow palms.
No, yeah. Overall, he's a pretty.
It's not the fact that he looks like he's bathed in cheddar.
Coach. Ugh.
Life coach, right there. Done.
Just stop! Don't come any closer. I need a 6-foot perimeter here. How could you be so reckless? I always wear a mask in my car because my grandfather fought in World War II, and I'm trying to be just as brave. And now
I don't get that joke. Like he's saying like you're brave because you wear a mask, or people who wear masks in their cars
are brave. Like
think that they're brave.
That fought Nazis.
He's trying to make fun of people who wear masks in their car.
Right, but nobody insinuates that it requires bravery
to wear a mask in a car. I
mean,
don't
I
even
feel
follow
like
that.
The general consensus is that they do it out of for safety or more or less fear.
I do it. No, I do it out of convenience when I go, because if I go from point A to point B, why take off a mask?
Yeah, I mean, I take it off usually whenever I get out, but that's just because like I wear it all day at work. So
I wear it all day at work too.
As soon as I get out of that place, I fucking want that thing off.
But if you're in a 2-block radius, this is the only people who wear a mask in a car. If you're in a 2-block radius, there's no other logical reason to do it. So why else? That's why I do it. I go from point A to point B. It's a 2-block radius. I'm running an errand. I keep the mask on.
I mean, there have also been times whenever I was driving and I was like, oh my god, my mask is still on.
Yeah, you forget your mask is on. I mean, how often do you actually see people wearing a mask in their car?
Well, I try not to pay attention. I try to look at the road.
He's just trying to convince people not to wear masks, and the only way they could do it is make fun of them.
It's really funny that why are you looking at people while they're driving, dude? Just keep your eyes on the fucking
he's also
road.
wearing rubber dishwashing gloves, which I don't even get, but okay.
Well, it's for the glove. I mean, I get what he's trying, but still,
he's new to comedy.
Yeah, those are gloves that people wear when they're cleaning toilets.
Anytime I'm in my car, I also wear a condom because I don't want to get STDs either.
Again, okay, he compares it to wearing a condom. Okay, so I would compare it to wearing a condom like this. If you're going from a vagina to an ass, do you take your condom off and put on a new condom? Like, if you're going from ass to vagina, you would do that.
Totally.
Well, he wouldn't do that. But I would do that.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck humans with vaginas.
Well, I think he thinks it's brave. I think he thinks it's brave to spread diseases around.
He might be a bug chaser, dude.
Well, that's the new like alpha male move is I don't take care of my family.
That is a old
is spreading a
joke
pandemic
that did not age well. Is just like people, playing into like the symptoms and just being like, maybe I have it. You know what I mean? And like that shit is just by the day getting more and more like, dude, shut the fuck up. Let's just let this shit pass.
Oh, actually, I cough, but from vaping. But you can tell it's a wet cough.
Yeah, I only cough because I
try to go
chronic smoke.
I try to go.
I'm gonna probably get the first time I've been COVID tested. I'm probably gonna get tested next week because I'm flying to see my family, and I might as well.
You should get the shot.
The same medical premise. I think it takes a courageous individual to boldly wear a mask while they're in their car by themselves. It's a pretty rare trait. We're like the Navy SEALs of the roadways. We're pretty elite. That's why you don't see very many of us.
That's true.
But you do see
That's called
some
a cell
of
phone.
us. Wearing my mask while I'm by myself in my car basically says, I might have COVID. And if I do, I don't want to catch it from myself. Because when I'm in my car, I'm within 6 feet of myself. So technically, I'm breaking social distancing rules. And I don't feel good about that. I got my degree in...
By the way, it should be further than 6 feet. 6 feet's not enough. There was somebody who was picking up food, and I do this all the time, is go get takeout. And there was somebody at a table in the middle of the fucking restaurant, gave somebody who was picking up food COVID. Fucking Dave Chappelle got up on stage and said that he was brave because he caught COVID. So I don't even know the premise of this bit. Doesn't even make sense. This idea that you're brave, even though you give it because you give COVID to people, like fucking the sense of people's definitions of what manhood is like fucking really backwards.
Well, this whole thing, yeah, it's done a number on people's egos.
It used to be like, I'm a man, I take care of my family. Now it's, I'm a man, I don't give a fuck about my family. I give my family diseases. I'm a man. Dude, I get shit on my hand when I take a shit, and then I don't wash my hands. I just go up and shake people's hands, and that makes me a man. Because I'm a man.
It is funny, though, like, whenever all this started, and people were like, I'm not worried about it, dude. I got a bitchin' immune system. Like, I don't wash my hands.
Yeah, is that where it comes from?
Or somebody was saying something like, let people sneeze on you, man. It'll just help your immune system. I would just love that if people were just like, you don't want to get sick? All right. Rub your hands on the ground and then lick your palms.
But the worry is not whether or not I get sick. The worry is whether I get you sick.
No, my worry is if I get sick. I don't want to get sick.
Oh, my worry is if I get other people sick.
I don't give a shit.
And being under a trance from the State is Deceiving Me University. If there's one thing I love about airplanes, it's breathing the recycled air. And my commitment to wearing my mask in my car gives me the same recycled air purification while I'm in my car.
This fucking genius is probably scared shitless of fluoride.
Innovative and cleansing. It's like we're basically in flying cars now. When people see me drive by in my mask, I know what they're thinking.
That guy's going to
Thank
Walgreens.
you for your service to our country.
Oh, I thought it was that guy's running errands and he doesn't want to take off his mask.
You're welcome. They're definitely also thinking he's an inspiration. That's a powerful virtue signal, and he's probably really well versed on the latest virus
Nobody ever
knowledge.
uses the
when I
term
get out of my
virtue
car,
signal in a
I
positive
put on
way.
a mask over my mask because I don't want my mask to get infected while it's protecting me. Do I take my...
The CDC recommends that you wear 2 masks.
Yeah.
And by the way, from the beginning, I've been wearing 2 masks, not to fucking virtue signal, but because... See, you have 1 mask, that's effective, and if you wear 2 masks, that would be twice as effective.
And then you can just use a cloth one up front and the blue ones as the first mask, and then change out the blue ones so you're not getting the same oils and shit all over your face. And it keeps the cloth one, again, from getting all the oils and shit from
I have
your
a
face.
big pile of masks. I have a system. I have spray, like disinfectant spray that you fucking put on your hands.
Right.
I spray that on my mask, and then I throw it under the thing, and then I leave it alone for a while. And I get a different mask, and then I have a cloth mask underneath that, and then I put the white mask over my mask. I'm really hardcore about not catching
COVID?
Yes.
I can tell.
I went as so far as to get 2 different shots to make sure.
Not 1. Which
But
one
2.
hurt more, the first or second?
I needed a shot in case my first shot caught COVID. I needed a second shot in order to protect the first shot.
I'm so brave. That's why I don't get haircuts.
I'm so brave. I don't wear a condom when I stick my dick in glory holes because I'm brave.
And I know it's a guy, so he would be honest.
I'm so brave that when I jump out of an airplane, I don't have a parachute. I just have a big bag of women's panties. And I pull the cord and all the panties come out. Wow. I'm so brave when I what's that thing where you bounce off the rubber band up and down? I'm losing my vocabulary. I'm getting old. You jump off a bridge.
Bungee jumping?
I only bungee jump above rocks because I'm brave.
Oh my gosh!
He has a wife.
Surprised.
Does that surprise you? He's got nearly 2 million followers.
And I was.
What do the comments say?
They're all pretty supportive.
Like what? I love
it's
your
just
lisp.
Kinda,
your lisp is hilarious.
No, it's kind of like when somebody puts some shit, like a middle-aged person puts some shit on Facebook, and then a bunch of other middle-aged people are like, "You said it, buddy."
Read one.
I buckle my seatbelt after I get out of my car. That way I know my car stays safe.
That's a better joke than anything he wrote.
Yeah, it really is. I saw a guy remove his mask to cough.
But wait a second, shouldn't he be making fun of people who wear seatbelts? So he wears a seatbelt, but he doesn't wear a mask in public. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. Hold on. This reminds. Okay, go on.
This guy is such a tryhard piece. If you wear the mask while driving alone in your car, the Biden-Harris bumper sticker is very redundant. Like, God, he typed that out and was like, yes. Dude.
Only Democrats think diseases are real. I'll tell you one thing.
I will say, if you're going to break it down to, they are definitely taking it more serious.
Well, yeah. Actually, they've done data analysis on Fox News viewers, and wherever there's a high Fox News viewership, there's also a high rate of COVID.
Dude, people are backing this up. Are you not understanding how, like, fucking not creative this is?
Okay, I'll tell you what. There are anti-COVID people that you see out in public. The first one I saw was a guy walked into a grocery store wearing underwear. That was his protest. He didn't buy anything. He just walked through the store. It was like his friend dared him to do it. And they were dirty, nasty underwear, too. They were whitey tighties. But some kid at a gas station, I was at this gas station, and he came out, and it's got a sign that says you got to wear a mask. Shirt, shoes, mask. You know. He comes in with a ski mask. And I had already been vaccinated, so I thought it was hilarious.
That is funny.